Hello everyone, so we're gonna of course be starting off by turning these of course into the big megazord, but I'm gonna first start off by forming them into the kaiju mode first. So let's just get those parts set up. Okay, so we have the lion here. Let's just get right to it. Remove the head, remove its fluffy tail out to the side here, get to the legs. I'm gonna take these two and collapse. And there we already have one piece that's there. Just these parts here. Remove this, which we know that's going to be for the big mode. Close the legs here on the side. Then what we're going to do is separate it so we can pull out the face mask. And since now this mechanism slid in to form the face right there, we're going to just latch it on top. Place the ears down right there. And just like that we have something like that. And now we're going to go to the head. I'm going to just lift these horns up. Like we said, this is for the kaiju mode that we're going to start off first. Extend the arms. So now we have two arms right there. Next we're going to grab, of course, the big neck piece. Attach it like that. And already we should have something like this. Then go to here. There's these little hole things right there. Go like that. And we have like a little thing that almost looks like something from Space Engineers. Like a box with drills or something. Okay, and now we're going to adjust this bottom part, which we saw on the leg mode. Attach it, and we should be left with something like this to symbolize its kaiju mode right there. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we have here the Minotaur. Let's get right to it. Place these legs out to the side for now. Adjust the head right here. So just adjust these a bit because it's going to get a lot more different here. And I'm going to just go under here and hold these to pull the arms out. And then we're going to rotate it like this. Pull the feet up. Grab these here. These parts that will become the legs, which were once the shoulder pads. And separate the back parts here to the side, and we're going to fold it in. There we go. Now we got something that looks like a pair of legs, which is good right now. I'm going to just move this one to the side. There, like that. And now we're going to just bend these a bit, because we're going into kaiju mode. So just going to bend it like that. Try to make sure this doesn't fall apart, but it most likely will. Then I'm going to bend them almost something like that, basically. Like how Zilla positions himself. There we go. And these we will put them on somewhere later. Now let's move on to the next. Okay, we have our wolf tiger here. So let's get right onto it. We're going to remove that. Pull this down. and face it this way. There we have a waist right there. Gonna pull off the barrel. And now we're gonna just take off the legs. And then make sure these parts here are like that. We're gonna then angle it like this. Oh, that was my bad, angling that part wrong. And now what we want to do is angle it like that, like a spike. Turn and angle. Then grab the next ones. Turn and angle. Should be left with a curved spike like that. Same on this side. Curved. Just like that. So we should have a spine already created. And now let's move on to the next. Okay, now we're going to be working on the tail of it. So we're going to just pull the head off there. Pull this off. Actually, no. Sorry. I was thinking we was doing the other mode. I got confused. I'm going to just pull this off, because that part will go to something else later. I'm going to take care of these parts here by pulling out the legs. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it to have it looking like this. And now what we're going to do is now attach these back to simulate the tail spikes. So we should have something like that made into a row. There we go. So it should be looking like with spikes going down. Then we're going to grab this part here, and it's going to act as the hook tail. Just like that. Okay, so we have the Minotaur here. Let's get to attaching the stuff. So we have that little part right there that you can see. This right here is going to attach to these right here. Just like that. And now we have a tail. Let me just adjust the legs, because it is going to angle it more down in the other direction, because we don't have the other stuff put on yet, but the weight will distribute itself. Now we take this part, which is the waist, and it's going to attach right there. So we already have something right there, like that. And just going to adjust the horns here a bit, just to make sure it's stable in its way. Okay, now this is the part where I just need to make sure I be careful with this. Okay, so we have these two already. Oh, I'm just going to let that sit there. So we have the kaiju part here. And now I'm going to attach the back. There we go. Then just angle the spikes up a little bit more, just to help it get out of the way. So we should have it something like that. Now, what I like to do though, even though the back tail is already attached, I like to take out the tail to make it, to first give the Zord itself a standing able here. So we're just gonna attach it on top, just like that. Let me adjust the camera up a bit. Okay, I'm gonna try to adjust it more a bit here. Okay, there we go. So we can see it's much taller now. Just pulling it back so you guys can get a better look. There you go. And now, then we're gonna attach the tail. Just like that. Okay. So we have all that set up. Now this thing, it is able to stand on its own. I just like to hold it because to me it makes it feel easy for me. But yeah, just gonna now lift the horns here a bit. But you can see though how the legs, they almost look like from Wild Force. So the legs, yes, they can move freely. You just gotta angle this stuff. They can move forward and back. The waist also is able to move like this, side to side, and turn. The head itself can move, including the tail. Sorry about that. The tail can move up and down, side to side, as it can. So this is its first mode, the kaiju mode. And now we're gonna make it go into its real mode, which is its galaxy eldritch lord mode. So let's get right to it. Okay, so we have that put to the side. Now we got this thing right here. So what we're gonna do is remove it. Then what we're gonna do here is remove the back, because this is important, this part. Now we're gonna remove these, the arms. And for now, place this right there on the ground. Now there's a reason why these are like this. So just gonna rotate it like that. And we're gonna grab this part here. Oh. Just trying to make sure I got it angled. Alright, yeah. I haven't put the spikes down yet to form the crown. So there, you see, we should have like an encompassing like hand and head. And there we go. We have an eldritch head right there. Then we're going to take that and attach it. And now we move on to the arms. Okay, so we have this, the two-headed dragon, which is going to be the arm. We're going to remove its wheels from the back for its vehicle mode. Place these off to the side. We're going to then go like this and fold those legs up. Take the little hands and rotate. Place down. Then we're going to come to the back here and remove the tail. Collapse these parts. Rotate. And take the tail and rotate it here. Sorry. And we can see that's one arm completed right there. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we have, which was the tail. So we're going to just remove all these parts, because we're going into arm mode now. We're going to remove this and this piece right here, because it'll be important for its arm. As we have it like that, I'm going to just rotate everything, and we should have a shoulder, arm, and the fingers that you see right here. And now we're going to take this piece. We should have something like this. grab the shoulder. So far, everything is coming together. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Like that, we attach to the side. And there, you see we're forming something right there. And then this will attach right here. And there you have, we got a complete type of arm right here. And now let's move on to the next. Okay, so this part we all know. We've seen this one before. So we're just transforming this part back to its previous mode, which is the anti-air. Thanks to one of the people from that watched my shorts. Thank you for helping me remember the name of that they call these the anti-air guns. This of course will go, if we grab this arm right here, the construction arm, supposed to attach right here. This, I forgot why I had this piece here. I'm not gonna lie about that. I forgot why I had that piece there, but But yes, it's supposed to come apart. And then we go to the arm here. And just try and angle it right there. There we go. And now it has a heavy arm. Just like that. Now let's move on to the other thing. Okay, we have this guy again. So we have these pieces, and of course these pieces. Let's just have them put where they're supposed to be on this the legs right here. Let me make sure I have it angled correctly. There we go. And I just have them attached here to the side. Just like that. Oof. There we go. Should form like a back skirt right there. These two pieces. Just trying to make sure I remember where I put them before. Right there in the back. Lift up. And there. So we can see that they're attached. Just angle everything correctly here. So there we go. Now let's get to attaching the stuff. So before I put this on top, we need, where did it go? Oh yeah, sorry, I got confused. Forget that. That's just me forgetting something again by accident. So we're going to attach it back on top. Nope. There we go. And so we have this, and we also now, we're going to take the weapon of the Minotaur and attach it to this post thing that's right here. Just like that. So right there we see it holding. Just going to angle it down. There we go. That's one arm attached. Now we're grabbing the other one. That's another arm attached. And yep, there we have it. The eldritch galaxia lord. Instead of galaxy, put galaxia. The arms, they can do a full 360 all the way, like around. That it can do. Oh. Yeah, that is going to happen either way, due to how it is. Yep. The head, it can do a full 360. We also have waist movement that you can see right here. I'm going to just turn it around. Sorry, because the ground, the flat surface, like I said before with the other Zords, it's not really straight. Like, it's not a flat surface, so I'm just holding on to this thing to prevent it from doing what it does. But yeah, it can bend all the way back, and of course forward. Okay, and it has of course the flaps, the skirt flaps, those type of things. I forgot what you call them, but side skirts, I'm guessing that's what it's called. Or back skirt. So this is the full combination of the Eldritch Lord Galaxia. I do hope though you all have enjoyed, and also please note these things, like building the Lego stuff, does take time as well, even when I'm like very busy doing stuff. So there will be more Zords coming soon as well for this series. And be safe and healthy, everybody. I do hope though you all have enjoyed, and you can let me know which of the modes that you really liked.